Hey folks, welcome back to our series on transforming JSX with Babel. In our previous video, we focused on transforming one file, the app.jsx, and now we want to extend this transformation to handle the other components, title and counter. First, we want to handle all files at once and organize the output more efficiently in a separate folder. To do so, let's update this code here. We define an array that will contain all our file names. I want to keep the transformed files in a separate folder called output, declared here in their path. If it doesn't exist, we create one. And then we loop over the file names, and apply the transformation to each one that is defined within the visitor object. So let's add the title here and give it a try. It works perfectly, as title is a straightforward, easy component with just one element with text. But if we add the counter, we will run into some issues. Why is that? Actually, counter component introduces some new elements that were not present in our app file. Let's check the code here. First, as you can see, it uses a fragment. It also has a state using useState hook, and it has an event handler here in the onClick that update this state. All those elements are not handled in our current implementation. Let's take a look at the Babel REPL to see how Babel handles this transformation. Notice that the import declaration includes fragment. It's used as first argument for the function call. The state declaration is kept as it is here. The click handler on the button is treated as any pop. It takes the function as value, as you can see here. And if we explore the AST using AST Explorer, the fragment has a type JSX fragment. Notice it does not have opening element, but opening fragment. This means we need to handle it differently during our attributes processing. The state rendered here is declared within children as a JSX expression container, where the value is attached to the expression property, the AST of the value actually. I believe our implementation does not handle this case for children. And the click handler is declared as a JSX attribute with the value of type JSX expression container, which means we need to grab the corresponding AST within the expression property here. So let's dive into the code. First, let's update the import to get the fragment import as well. So here we need to add an identifier for fragment, and we should add it to the array here. Actually, let's copy all our processing in JSX elements and apply it to JSX fragment. And let's update it. So first, we don't need this tag name because the fragment does not have a name. So just remove this code, remove those comments. I believe I deleted something that I should not delete. Is this one. Okay, perfect. So now let's fix our issues. First, processing the attribute to get the pops. Build pops here. We grab attribute in opening element. Actually, we don't have opening element, so it will not work. A fragment does not have attribute, but it can have a key. So I will just put a naive implementation even if I don't handle keys now. The second problem was related to children. Here we don't handle the case. We have a child. The child item is a JSX expression container. So what we can do here, actually we just with a simple map, we check if it's a JSX expression container, then we grab the object attached to expression property. Otherwise, we just keep the child as it is. And let's replace this one. And now we need to update, I believe, the call of the function, because the tag name is actually the identifier of the fragment. It should be like this. Let me copy it. Yeah. This means we need to update our implementation here in build function call to remove this string literal from here and let the caller decide which is the type of the tag name. So here, remove this one. Oh, sorry. And I should replace it here. And for consistency, I will do the same for args and identifier. So here, instead of transforming it here, I will just return the value and transform it here as well. And the last one is the identifier. So this one, I will remove it from here. This one is not accurate anymore, and I will put it. With this change, our transformation should now handle all the JSX in our app. So let's give it a try. Oh, no errors. That's quite good. Seems to be good. Let's check our app. Well, our app is as before. We have our calls, children, etc. But the main important thing is counter. Let's check the counter. First, we have our fragment imported. This is great. We have our state management here, declaration, our state declaration, to be more precise. Good. The children here for the counter. And yeah, the call with the fragment identifier. And the onClick event with the function as value. Perfect. There we have it. We have successfully extended our transformation to handle more complex structures, including fragment and event handlers. At this point, our app is transformed to pure JS, so we can test it against React. But before doing so, I would like to check the Babel implementation and see how they handle it actually. And this will be the subject of the next video, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.